Pirates is a movie which was just an absolute vibe. Pirates was also a movie that I'm probably never gonna watch again. How can a movie be an absolute vibe and you don't want to watch it again, you ask? Well, let me tell you what the movie's about, and then I'll explain what I enjoyed and what I didn't enjoy about the movie, and then maybe everything will then make sense. This one was directed and written by Reggie Yates, and is about three friends who are trying to secure tickets to a old school garage rave on New Year's Eve in 1999. The rave in question, Twice as Nice at the Coliseum, headlined by the one and only old school garage legend DJ EZ. This movie is set within one day and basically shows their journey from deciding to go to the rave to eventually, as you'd expected with the movie, getting to the rave. This movie is a vibe, and that vibe is because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack for me is easily the best soundtrack of the year, and is personally the best soundtrack of all time. I am a old school garage head. I've been listening to old school garage pretty much every day for the last 2 decades. So the soundtrack for me was just easily the highlight. And that's where the problems come in, because anytime someone asks me, what's the best soundtrack of all time? This movie is going to pop into my head, and I'm going to have to say Pirates. And they're going to say, what's Pirates? What's the movie like? And I'm going to have to say, well, it's just not really that good. The movie for me was a bit all over the place. The story was very thin. There was no real meat to the characters or the story itself. What it kind of felt like was that Reggie Yates had ideas for different scenes and then has tried to stitch them all together to tell a story. There was some funny moments, don't get me wrong, but overall the movie just felt all over the place. The themes were just muddled. It couldn't really work out if it was trying to be a coming of age drama or a comedy. Some of the characters felt satire, and it was just, is every character meant to be a certain way, or is it just for comedic laughs? I couldn't really work out what direction they were trying to go in, and it was slightly annoying by the end of it, trying to work out, is this meant to be on purpose? Is this person meant to be an idiot, or is it just the way it's being acted? The acting from the main 3 cast members was actually fairly decent, to be perfectly honest. They done a good job with a fairly weak script. There was some nostalgia in this movie. As a 31-year-old growing up in London, a lot of these things that are thrown back to, I clearly get. Uptown Records, going to purchase records was a throwback for sure. Seeing a few grime MCs in the movie as well was a nice touch. Mighty Mo popped up in a barber, that was pretty insane. Bushkin also popped up. But this movie overall was just not that good, and it's probably for me a 4 out of 10, and that's heavily because of the soundtrack and a few comedic beats which I found funny. If you enjoyed the movie, or if you have any other interpretations to what happened, please do let me know in the comments what they are. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, click the bell so you find out when videos are being uploaded. Right now I'm going to go play some old school garage on my decks and create my own vibes, because the soundtrack is now back in my head and all I want to do is listen to old school garage. So thank you for watching, peace out.